Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. In the xy plane above, the graph of a quadratic function y equals to f of x intersects the x-axis at points O and Q and has a vertex at point P. If line L passes through points P and Q, what is the y-intercept of the line L? Okay, here we have the line L and we have to get the y-intercept of this line L. For that, we need the equation of this line L. How do you have to get the equation of this line L? Okay, here line L passes through 2 points, that is P of 3, 5, another point is Q. Okay, here we know this point P, that is 3, 5, but this point Q is unknown. So first we have to get this point Q. Once I get this point Q, I can get the slope of this line L. Then we can write the equation of this line L in slope-intercept form. How do we have to get this point Q? Now, let me assume there is a value A on the x-axis over here at point Q. Then the point Q will be A, 0. And we know that this is the origin and this point is 0, 0. And this O and Q are the two x-intercepts of the parabola. Usually, when we find the average of the x-coordinates at the two x-intercepts, that must be equal to the x-coordinate at the vertex of the parabola. Okay, here the x-coordinate at the x-intercept O here is 0 and the x-coordinate at the x-intercept Q here is A. Now let me find the average of the x-coordinates at the two x-intercepts, that is 0 positive A divided by 2. To get the average of the two x-coordinates, we have to add them and divide by 2. It must be equal to the x-coordinate at the vertex of the parabola, that is 3. Okay, 0 positive A is A, that is A over 2 equals to 3. Now let me multiply both sides of this equation by 2. When I do so, this 2 will cancel out. Then I'm getting A equals to 6. Okay, here I got the value of A. Now let's replace the A over here by 6. Okay, then we get 6, 0. Okay, line L passes through the 2 points 3, 5 and 6, 0. Now using these 2 points, I will be able to get the slope of line L. For that, there is a formula, that is m equals to y2 negative y1 divided by x2 negative x1. Okay, here we can consider one of the points as x1, y1 and the other point as x2, y2. Okay, here the value of y2 is 0. We can plug in 0 for y2 over here. And the value of y1 is 5. We can plug in 5 for y1 over here. And the value of x2 is 6 and the value of x1 is 3. Then I'm getting 0, negative 5 is negative 5 divided by 6, negative 3 is 3. Okay, here I got the slope of the line L. Okay, now let's write the equation of the line L in slope-intercept form, that is y equals to mx positive b. Okay, here y equals to, for slope m, we can plug in this value negative 5 over 3. Let me do it. That is negative 5 over 3 times x positive b. Okay, here still the equation of line L is not complete because there is an unknown constant b. Actually, this b represents a y-coordinate at the y-intercept of this line. How do you have to get the value of this constant b? For that, we have to plug in one of the points on the line into this equation over here. We have 2 points on the line over here, 3, 5 and 6, 0. So we can plug in one of these 2 points into this equation to get the value of b. Okay, now let me consider point 6, 0. That is, we have to plug in this x-coordinate 6 for x over here and y-coordinate 0 for y over here. Okay, let me do it. Then we get 0 equals to negative 5 over 3 times 6 positive b. Okay, here 3 goes into 3 1 times and 3 goes into 6 2 times. We get 0 equals to negative 10 positive b. Okay, now let me add 10 to both sides. When I add 10 to both sides, this negative 10 positive 10 will cancel out. I'm getting 0 positive 10 on the left side. That is 10 on the left side equals to b. Okay, here I got the y-intercept of the line because this b represents a y-intercept. So the y-intercept of line L is 10. We find this 10 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.